Mic check, mic check. I'm gonna check the stream real quick. Make sure the audio coming through. Mic check, mic check. I'm gonna check. Yeah, we live. We live. New Richmond Podcast back in the building. Shout out my boy Key. He not here again today. And fuck you, bro. You whack. Nah, look. Anyways, man, we got a special guest in the building. The mysterious Misty Blanco.
Yes.
How you doing, Misty?
I'm doing great.
Can I say Misty? Is that right?
Yeah, you can say Misty.
Okay.
You know, that's like, showing me love,
Right.
Misty Blanco is like that gangster side, like, Griselda Blanco, so, yeah.
Misty Blanco, the Does Goat. What's that about? Tell me that right there. What's that about?
Okay, so the Does Goat, when you say kid goat, we talking about the kids. You say Billy Goat, you talking about a male goat. A Does Goat is a female goat. So a female goat is either a Does Goat or a nanny. And then I call myself that anyway because I do what I does. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Every time Missy say she gonna do something, she do it. But I'm a female goat, so I don't want to be like other female rappers who just call themselves a goat. I want them to understand the sexuality with this goat. I'm the Does Goat.
Right. I ain't think it was that deep. I thought it was like just does because you doing
I do
your
what
thing.
I does.
Yeah. So, but it's like a double-edged sword type of thing.
Yeah, samurai, right?
Samurai. And speaking of samurai, I see you got your nice. I don't want to mispronounce it to say what it is. What type of hat is that?
Well, it's my Japanese hat, but I call it my dome of wisdom.
Okay.
It's the guard my light. A lot of us is walking around unguarded, and that's how people be throwing that shade and hating. So
okay,
that's what I call it.
Dome of light.
My dome of wisdom.
Dome of wisdom.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
And I have another one that's bedazzled and everything. So, and sometimes I call them my pyramids. It all depends on what zone I'm in.
Okay. And I've been looking at your Instagram, and I noticed it was a photo shoot you did where you had like you had the kimono on. And
that's my image. Yeah.
Okay.
You like it?
I do like it. I'm really into Japanese. I took 3 years of Japanese.
Are you serious?
In middle school.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you should know, like, that's why this tour is called Okani.
Okani. I don't know what that is.
Yes, you do.
Okani. What's Okani?
What's your most favorite thing in the world outside of females?
I don't know. That's tricky because I feel like
What's something that you need every day?
Food.
Outside of that, how you get the food?
I walk to the kitchen.
The money. Okani.
Oh, the money. Okay.
Okani means money.
Okay.
In Japanese.
Got it.
So I'm out here with the Black Okani Rock Fest.
Black Money Rock Fest. That's hard. That's hard. That's hard as a bitch. That's hard.
Yeah, so that's what's going on right now out here in VA.
Black Money Rock Fest.
But the black is spelled BLAQUE.
Okay.
Which means believing in life, achieving a quest to unite everything.
Okay.
So it don't matter what race you are, your background. If we connecting about this money, it's gonna be a rock fest.
Okay.
At my showcase next week, it's gonna be some money given back to the community.
Okay.
So
that's hard. So what is it about Richmond that makes you want to do the showcase here?
When I first stepped foot on Pocahontas Island, when I came out here, I came out here actually from New Jersey to help a politician get in office. And I had this idea to...
You got clout. I didn't know you having clout like that.
Yeah, I came all the way out here from Jersey to help him get in. And I had this whole idea of just doing this showcase because a lot of politicians don't do that. So I felt like, if we throw this rock the vote and teach the community not who to vote for, because we got a habit of that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's so true.
Oh, you gotta. It's either Republican or Democrat, but we don't even speak about the independent, right? There's three things, right? So I felt like I should have a rock the vote with a politician who's not telling you to vote for him, but educating the community on what to vote for. The laws. Like right now, voting season is around, and a lot of people don't know that.
Yep.
So that's what I came out here to do. We pulled up in Pecan Acres with a stage. in the hood.
Word.
Shout out to Pecan Acres, man. They really showed me love doing that time. So I came out here, and then they took me over there to Pocahontas Island, and I met the historian over there, and went to y'all museum, and the different things that I learned about Richmond and Virginia, and the whole thing with Nat Turner and birthing a nation and different things like that. I feel like I could be talking crazy, right?
No, you're not.
But I feel like if we birthed a nation here in Virginia, this is where it all started, right?
Yeah.
Why can't I birth my new nation of music in VA? I can't do it in Cali. I can't do it in New York. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I feel like it's this antique thing under my feet here in VA that's like birth what you're trying to birth. Is not too crowded.
Exactly.
People are open.
Yep.
They like that new sound, that little. Cause VA, when you think about y'all sound, I think of Missy Elliott. I love her. I think of Pharrell, and peace be to Pharrell and what he's going through at this time too. I think of Timberland. I think of course, Chris Brown and Sugar.
Yeah, see Breezy.
Y'all got this whole thing. And I also think of my favorite singer who came here, James Brown. He
came here? I don't know nothing about that.
VA birthed James Brown.
Are you
what
serious?
You talking about, man?
I'm from Richmond. I had no idea.
And when I say birth James Brown, is not that he was born here,
right.
But when he got into his zone of the Oconee.
When he started talking about get down.
Yeah, and getting that money, it came here, the college students. Yeah. So, if VA had a part of these greats, why can't they have a part of the Last Dragon, as I call myself?
The Last Dragon.
The Last Dragon of hip hop.
Last Dragon of hip hop.
Yeah, and it's like looking at my life. Why Misty call herself that? First of all, my real name is Kim. So I do have an Oriental name, and it's African too. But a lot of Oriental people are named Kim.
Yep, Koreans.
Yes,
mostly.
Yes. I also took up Aikido.
Is that the throwing one?
Yeah.
Aikido is throwing? Yeah. Like grappling?
Yeah, and I could grab you up and do all types of stuff. Oh, shit. Yeah. I mean, just the whole, and then my raps before, I like talking slick, using that type of terminology, and then my spirituality.
Oh, yeah.
And I felt like just putting all that in one and just having fun and seeing what could happen.
Nice. So, yeah, you actually, like, some of the stuff you were just saying, like, you told me stuff about Richmond or Virginia that I didn't even know. But one thing that really made sense to me, you said it's not really crowded here. Richmond is a place where it hasn't really had its shot to be acknowledged on the music level. Like, there are people that came from here and went mainstream, but never on the scale that's like, and I'm talking Richmond in general.
Yeah.
Never on the scale where it's like they get on and now the floodgates are open. And now a lot of more people from here getting the opportunity. So that's really good that you even think about having a thing here.
Yeah, and I want my vision for VA, and I could be thinking far-fetched, right? We all want to go to Atlanta, right? But VA is in between New York and Atlanta.
Yeah.
So I feel like, why can't we make VA a new VA? Like, I don't know if I want to go to VA or Atlanta, you know what I'm saying? And give VA its own type of musical industry, its own type of nation that people come here and, explore y'all businesses, explore the artists here, explore y'all radios and different things like that. Y'all producers, y'all dancers and, stuff like that, instead of y'all uprooting and having to run either to Atlanta or having to run to New York. I think it can be built here, that's what I'm doing.
For sure, and Richmond is like a really creative city. Not even just music. You want to talk about art. You can look at all the murals downtown.
We're gonna have an art gallery. Right? I'm doing that too. I want to be not just a female rapper who just put out music. I have a whole different type of mindset. I feel like my company is about edutainment, educating while entertaining. So I want to have an art gallery. I want to have stuff like that in our communities that our children don't even think about that they can go to. You know what I'm saying? Right here in Elegant stuff. Y'all have a whole arts center that the dentist donated $1 million here for the artists. Y'all have $1 million art center right here.
You teaching me? I don't know what that is.
That a dentist invested.
What's the name of it?
What's the name of it?
Perkinson Performing Arts Center.
And the dentist believes so much in the artists here. A dentist.
Yeah.
Y'all have it right here, and the artists don't even.
That's nuts.
I'm gonna bring VA to the forefront of VA. See ourselves. I'm all about the Sis I See. I made a Sis I See dance too.
Okay.
So
you gonna do it? Go ahead, get up and do it right.
I mean, I could show it to you if you have a break. I'll show it to you on your phone or whatever, you know. But that's something that I birthed here, which is Sis I See. Like VA say that to me a lot. Sis I See. Like I see what you doing. So I made a whole dance. Sis I See.
Sis I See.
Yeah, Sis I See.
Is that a different language? What does that mean?
Oh, sis. I'm your sis, right?
Yes.
Sis. I see.
Sis I see. So it's like congratulatory. Is this
it's
like a yo, I see you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So instead of, we don't do that a lot. Like, so I want people to say that to me when they see me. Like,
Sis I see.
Sis I see.
That's hard. That's hard, and that's real positive. That's a positive message.
Yeah, Sis I see.
So you told me a lot about I guess it's your roots in Richmond, Virginia, where that came from. Tell me a little more about yourself, like your background. Like, how did you become who you are right now?
Shout out to Detroit.
Detroit.
I'm from the Midwest.
Hey, shout out Robert's Professional Football League, man.
I was
there in 2016.
Yes. Detroit stand up. That's where I'm born. That's where I'm raised. East Side, 7 Mile. I came up with Miss Corona. I came up with D12. I know Eminem.
You came up with D12?
Yeah. My people.
Shit.
Those my bros. Rest in peace to Big Proof. Like we all came up together, and the crazy part about it, when the 8 Mile movie came out, I was supposed to be in it, but I chose to do Making the Band because they all came at the same time. Okay. Well, I really didn't choose to do Making the Band, but I was forced to do Making the Band, and that's pretty cool. But we sold up the city with that. So they got the movie, and then now I'm on MTV representing Detroit. To its fullest. So shout out Detroit. Detroit birthed the Does Goat.
Yeah, the Does Goat.
Yeah.
So did you get into music at a young age, or was it music first? Did you do something else? Like, were you...
Oh, this is very interesting. I like your questions. My music, if you really want to know the truth, came about during a dark period. The person who actually took advantage of me, who molested me, is the first time I heard secular music, because I grew up in the Kingdom Hall of Jehovah's Witnesses, and we didn't listen to music that had words in it. It was per se just classical. That's why I love classical music so much, And is he okay? I'm sorry. I'm a single mother. Right. I have my kid with me.
No, yeah, you good.
So
you good. I'm just gonna restart this camera. You good.
Okay. So he actually introduced me to secular music, what we, call the music with words. And that's how it came about. Deep, right? Yeah. The person who gave me darkness actually gave me light.
Yeah. That's tough. So when you got into music, was it just from a creative standpoint, or were you trying to express just
therapeutic?
Express feelings?
I was trying to tell everybody what I was going through in my foster home, because I was being molested. Wow. So I was being abused. So when I used to make these rhymes, people used to just think they was dope and like, yo, you remind me of Scarface. Not knowing that I love Scarface, but really not knowing I'm trying to tell you something, because, again, I grew up in the Kingdom Hall of Jehovah's Witnesses. I was in a theocratic ministry school. I was giving speeches since I was 5 years old. I was in the dramas, so we didn't have it to where we told our business like that. And I had to find a way to, ask for help. But it just became... Mysterious got born back then. Like a split person. When you go through abuse like that, a split had happened. And when the split came, the name was called Mysterious. Okay. And that image came of when people mistake it as, they call it a butch nature or aggressive nature. I'm neither. It was just a nature I created to protect myself from people who were taking advantage of me. So I felt like if I barked louder, if I ice grilled you more, you know what I'm saying? If I had my hair a certain type of way, you know, it would keep the villains away.
That's crazy, because a lot of women, like, they have to develop some type of outer shell, like whether it's, you know, through your image or it's through, you know, just having a aggressive attitude. It's sad that a lot of women, like, have to, like, either feel like they got to do that or they go through stuff that kind of makes them do that. Like, that's sad. Like, you couldn't even really grow into who you would have been, you know?
And I constantly, I actually, if I can be, you know, honest about everything, I thank Mano, that's God, you know, that's what we used to call God when we was back in Kemet for my Asiatic black people, you know. Again, I'm into edutainment, right?
Yeah.
I thank him for putting me through that. Because the does goat wouldn't be sitting here.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's like a double-edged sword. It's like you like who you are, but sometimes you don't like the experiences that got you there.
Yeah.
So it's like a double-edged sword. I said sword at first. Don't cuss me out in the comments, y'all.
It's because we sipping. That's
we sipping. Hey, you know, we got some. We sipping on some nice red right now. What is it? The 19 Crimes.
It's good.
Yeah, shout out Bubbles. I went on her. I went on Tell Bubbles. This girl out here. She does like a question, like a sip show. So I
can't go on her show.
Oh no?
Yeah, because I want more and more and more of this.
Listen,
right
we
here.
got
this
drunk. We got drunk on that. I'll show you it after.
Okay.
But we got drunk. Like, shout out to Bubbles. She put me on this.
Okay, I like it. Tastes great.
Word. So.
Again, if y'all hear my kid in the back.
Oh yeah.
I'm a single mom. Since he was 2 weeks, he been in my chest carrier, right? Yeah. And we just been grinding. So he 2 years old. He don't get a chance to. I'm gonna bring him in the camera. Legend.
Yeah, go ahead, bring him over.
Bring Legend.
That was an episode that I did with Teimon Phillips where I had my nieces in here. So we in here just doing the episode, and they bust out the room. Can I get something to drink? I'm like, all right. Like, just let it keep rolling. You know, it's a natural show.
Come, Legend.
Shout out to Pharaoh Iron Eye. He checking in. Y'all know Pharaoh?
Pharaoh?
Yeah, he said, "Bless up, love." Pharaoh checking in.
Yo, great driver.
Great driver.
Yes. That's our guy right there. You know.
What's the young man's name right here?
Legend.
Legend.
What's
up, Legend? You want to say something?
Yeah, hi, Legend. What color is this? Black? Brown. You got on black? Yeah. You chilling? You wanted to come here and talk with us? So, yeah. So, you can take him. I'm going to let him go play.
You can go play, Legend? He got his hat on,
He got his hat. Yeah, got to protect his wisdom, you know?
Word. So back to you were in foster care. What age was that when you started to get into the music?
About 8.
8. Wow, that's young.
Yeah.
That's
Sade
young.
Was my first secular music I ever heard.
Okay. Then
it moved to TLC. And when I heard Left Eye rapping, I said, what is this? You could talk fast like that? I didn't know what it was. Then I heard The Brat, and I was like, wow. And I started, as I say, talking fast on beat when I was young, you know, but it was rapping. You know, I did a talent show, and I started being known for just, shout out to the old me, you know, going in the neighborhood, and some of the drug dealers used to be on the corner, and I used to start rapping for money, and they thought it was the cutest thing.
Word?
Yeah, they thought it was the cutest thing. Like, and then when they kept seeing me keep doing it, they start telling me like, yo, you need to go far with that. You need to go far. And I'm like, what? Like, just keep rapping. And some of them are dead and gone now. Shout out to them. Rest in peace. But it does go sits here, you know, through all that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So I want you to tell me about, and I'm skipping forward a little bit, but I want to know, like, the first milestone that you hit in your career that was like, wow, I cannot believe this is happening right now.
If you want me to be honest, it was the Detroit Awards, the Underground Hip Hop Awards, because Detroit has its own.
And they're popping right now.
They're
popping right now. Detroit, Flint, All them, that's like the main shit I listen to.
Everybody say, hey, so look, now I'm coming with that. You gotta check it out.
I'm gonna check it out for sure.
But would you walk him in the hall outside a little bit, Christina? Just outside. Let him run around a little bit. I'm sorry, you guys.
Oh, it's all good.
Cause it's extra quiet in here, and he gotta.
I'm gonna unlock this door for you.
Thank you. Just walk him outside, and then
I'm gonna leave it unlocked, so when you come in, just open it.
Just let him run.
Yeah, we live with it, baby.
A single mother,
Yeah,
so for those who have something to say, please understand what it is. I take my kid everywhere. But back to what we were talking about. What
I was saying the first milestone that you hit that you was like, wow, I cannot believe this is happening.
Detroit Underground Hip Hop Awards.
So
I won two years in a row.
Really?
And I was the youngest.
What'd you win?
Best female rapper in the Midwest.
Really?
Yes.
You had
before making the band, and that's how my city told me to go about. It actually was my god brother Nugget. Shout out to Nugget, and DJ Kim, all them in the city. Kim James, all of them was like, yo, you need to audition for this making a band thing that Diddy having, and I was like, I ain't auditioning for no band, even though I play instruments.
Right.
I play the violin, I play the saxophone, and I play the drums. I know how to write and read music, So.
That's nuts.
Yeah. So, shout out to my foster mother who passed. Even though I went through some abuse, she made sure I did things like that.
See, and I wish I got into stuff like that as a kid. Like, I did a lot of sports, but nothing like that. Mm-hmm. No instruments.
Yeah, 3. Yeah, dramas, plays, giving speeches. I mean, for the positive part of my childhood, I could say, yeah, she did invest. She did invest in us
for sure.
So yeah, they had the making a band, and I'm like, I don't want to play no instrument. I want to do music, and they was like, we don't know what he doing. You got to go down there. So actually, at this time, right, as the adult, I had a boyfriend at the time, and you know how that is. We called ourselves gang, and we was squatting in the cribs, like. You know how you squat in cribs?
Yeah.
Like, find them cribs that look nice and nobody own them, and then you move.
You just get in there. And they can't really do nothing for like a certain amount of time.
They got squatters' rights up there in Detroit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we squatting, plushed out. At the time, I was writing bad checks. Shout out to that world too. You know what I'm saying? Like I was surviving, and they like, yo, you gotta do this band thing, and. Nah, I ain't want to do it. I said, I'm too gangster. Diddy ain't going to want to be around me and do nothing with me. And they tricked me. They actually said, do you want to go out and get something to eat? And I said, sure. And they locked the doors. We was passing all the food restaurants, and we ended up down.
You went to the audition? They took you to the audition?
Straight to the audition. I was mad. Yo,
That's
I was
hard.
tripping the whole way there. Like, what is y'all doing? Like, got there, and it was a line wrapped around like 4 buildings because we had to go in the Fox Theater. So now I'm standing there like, look, I'm never going to get in. Like, y'all crazy, brought me down here. I want to go get something to eat. They like, no, you're going to walk this line. You're probably going to see somebody you know. Mm-hmm. And they're going to let you get in front of them. So shout out to Infamous. I never forgot. Shout out Infamous. Walking the line. He said, yo, Mysterious, get in front of me. Soon as he said that, it started raining. A thunderstorm came straight up. So now the line dispersed. Security came out, said we only taking 30 more people. So it's about 100 people out there now. God. They about to wild out. They start singing that ludicrous song, Move B, get out the way. So it was my godbrother that came and my baby father at the time, and who was my boyfriend. And he snuck behind the security. It was like a movie, man. They did not see me slide past him. Went right in the foyer. A lady came out from MTV. Now, it was mad people in the foyer. She said, we only taking one more person. Right when I'm doing it, she said, you, come on. Everybody like, yo, we been sitting here for hours. I said, me. She said, you better come on before they jump you. And I walked right in. Damn. Just like that. Just like that. And then when I first went in there, you know, it's the balcony, and it's the ground. And not the ground, the balcony and the low-level floor. And the stage, and I remember seeing the cranes, and I remember seeing, not to be funny, all my Caucasians on the cameras. I'm like, oh, is this for real? Like, what's going on? I seen Harv Pierre, and they had the people that they picked up on the second floor, right? So now they tell me to take the stage. I was the last person they seen all day. Mm-hmm. Mind you, I'm soaked. Mm-hmm. I get up there, I have a light voice. Mm-hmm. And Harv was like, state your name. And,
my name is this.
And they said, what beat you on? I said, I want, what's beef, right? And next thing you know, they played it, started rocking. And here I am.
You killed it.
What? I only did like a couple lines. And I remember them looking at me like, yo, what? And I thought I did something wrong. And I didn't. I was the first person they called the following day to go see Diddy on to New York.
So what that feel like? You got the call back on the first day.
Mm-hmm.
First day call back. What were your thoughts? Because you didn't even want to do it.
I was so brainwashed of believing that I couldn't be successful because I hung around a lot of people who couldn't do what I did. We weren't equally yoked as friends. So along the way, even though I was happy, you know how people talk you out your blessings and they can stick in your subconscious. So as I'm doing it, I'm like, Diddy ain't gonna keep me. Diddy ain't. Mm-hmm. I can't do this. I can't get on the stage and I can't. And I basically did not realize every time I did it, I made it through 75,000 people to the final 12. 75,000 people. Shout out Diddy, because that was I ain't never heard of no competition the way he did it. I haven't seen nothing like it yet. And he really gave me the wisdom to know that I was really one of the best, right? But my friends that was still in the hood and don't have dreams and visions, mm-hmm. you know, you talking to them on the phone and they mm-hmm. like, man, what you gonna be with that corny ass nigga Diddy for? Mm-hmm. And not congratulating, like it doesn't matter about what you feel about this man's personal life. We got to talk about what this man has done in the industry now. We talk about the one-hit wonder stuff, but it's still on the artist. We can't get with these executives, because I'm an executive now, and just lay on them. You got to still be able to move and do you. But shout out Diddy, because I learned a lot, you know. And as I always say, with me being who I am now, the last dragon, right? I can explain when I wild out to Diddy. It was kind of like, you know how when you the one, right, the chosen one, you have a sensei who see all the great in you. Mm-hmm. And you know how you have to have that duel. You mm-hmm. have to have that fight, right? Mm-hmm. You got to fight the sensei. You got to make sure you know all the moves. And I turned around. I guess I cut the sensei. Mm-hmm. I did cut the sensei. I cut Diddy by wilding out, because he was going to keep me solo. The night that I wilded out, when he made the band, he was going to give me a solo deal, because they said he didn't know how to market me in a band. But he liked me so much that he was like, yo, I want to keep her solo and see what I could create. But I didn't understand TV then. Mm-hmm. So I felt like with the TV, you know, him not telling me his thoughts and people it's suspense. And when I ain't make the band, I just, I wowed out.
You went crazy.
And then that's me cutting the sensei. And to the artists that's listening and we think having a bad attitude is what it's about and doing all that type of stuff. Nah, I had made myself look like a liability, not an asset. So it's like, okay, if she wild out now because she ain't make the band, what's going to happen if we got to tell her to do something in the studio, or we got to do, she's mm-hmm. going to wow out and tear up my stuff. Oh man, can her. You know what I'm saying? You get it? Yo, I'm Diddy. I built this. And going back and looking at his journey of what he did to get where he at, he had every right not to, mm-hmm. Can I cuss? He had every right not to fuck with the kid. You know what I'm saying? Word. And do what he did was continue being great, But I learned from the sensei. So now it's like, if you watch Chinese movies, right? Mm-hmm. You watch the movies,
Ip Man. You know Ip Man?
You tell me about Ip Man.
Ip Man, it's like this, I believe it is Chinese. It is a master. Like, he's a kung fu master, and everybody wants to learn from him, but he doesn't really like to keep training people. But he trains people. I can tell you, I forgot the exact thing about it, but that was just something that came to mind when you said that.
Yeah. And hopefully I see the master again, Diddy, But until then, I gotta keep on chopping through this industry.
And
and why I say the last dragon, I'm not hating on no female rapper. Let's be clear.
But I'm the hardest bitch.
But I'm that bitch. No, but seriously, you know, we get with these companies and we get with these crews who feel like you got to get the button out. Be honest. I'm small under this jacket. You know, I don't have, you know, the video vixen body, as I, you know, like to say. And I actually was thinking about going to get one. Because, you know, that's what, you know, people make you feel like in this game. If your body isn't a certain way,
right,
you ain't got bars. And there's a lot of females that I be seeing, not to hate on them, because you got the Lil Kims and the Foxies that dress like that, and they had bars.
Yeah.
Bars.
Yeah.
So we not talking about them. Or the Nicki. Nicki got bars. Like, low key, whether people give it to her or not, Nicki got bars. But I'm talking about the women who just only talk about sex, and you get on the record, and I feel like an orgy is going on. I feel very, if I can speak on something, it may not be right, but I'm Misty. I feel really bad seeing what's going on with us female rappers. Like I really like Lizzo, and to see what I've been seeing going viral, you know, pulling your pants down and showing people your butt.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You saw that shit
she wore last week? Was it last week?
Right. I don't know when it was. I just seen it last night.
That see-through thing?
No, it was something she actually pulled her pants down.
I don't know.
You gotta look it up. Like, she actually had her butt down. They showed me that on Instagram. Her raw cheeks. And, you know, Lizzo, if you know, I really respect women artists, but it breaks my heart. It breaks my heart to see us act like that, especially when you had the knowledge like I have of African days. And, you know, actually in a lot of places in Africa, big women are considered wealthy. You know what I'm saying? So you're wealthy as a big woman. You know what I'm saying? They love you. They shower you and you doing things like that. But it's to each his own. They have their own marketing plans. They have their own way that they team feel like this is how you get attention. And, you know, I just pray, you know, that everybody find themselves eventually, you know, because I don't think people will be doing that at 70. You know, I have 6 boys. I have 6 kings. And even if they don't have children, eventually you're going to have kids that see you acting like that. You're going to have grandkids, you know. And I might be wrong for speaking like I'm speaking, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It got to be a point in this industry that I'm like, dang, where's the fun? You know what I'm saying?
No,
like, people didn't know how to market me because I got such a heavy voice, but I got freaky songs, but it has to be done a certain way.
Right.
I have, you know, draw droppers, what I call them, because, you know, the guys, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? But it got to be done a certain way. And I'm so burnt out with everybody having the same body. They go to the same doctor, and you know what I'm saying? And people are dying on this table. And, you know, then with us women, they always tell us we got to hurry up and you got to be a certain age before you aren't wanted anymore. And it's sad, you know what I'm saying? And it's sad.
Yeah.
I'm really disappointed in seeing where the female MC is going. And it's not even about, like I said, I like my Nickies. I like the Lil Kims. I like Foxy was my first mentor in hip hop with the first production company I was down with. So I have respect for the woman who, you know, is the siren in seduction. Like that's, you know, you look that up, siren in seduction, edutainment. I have much
Getting
respect.
Them bars off. I see you.
I have much respect for the siren. Yet I don't have respect for the jinn.
Jinn.
I call them jinns.
What's a jinn? Jin?
Yeah. That's my Islamic talk right there.
Okay.
The jinn, you know what I'm saying? Sending people to the dunya, you know what I'm saying? As far as like, my pussy, I don't want. That's what they, God damn, I be mad sometimes, and I want to put on a song where you talking real facts of what you pissed off about. Like, yo, people feeling like I can't make it. Real life stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it ain't got to be like, no, oh, hip hop, it can be fun. But all I'm hearing is who got the best pussy. Like me, myself, I'm doing the black vagina monologues. I'm about to do that. You ever heard of the vagina monologues?
No.
Edutainment.
You people look up bars off right now.
Yo, people look up the vagina monologues. Misty Blanco's gonna do the black vagina monologues. It's very
BLAQUE. Yeah.
Hey,
see, I'm
say
hip.
that.
I'm hip.
So I'm about to try to give a little different type of, because a lot of these women, I feel like Cardi B and them should have been in my black vagina monologues. You know what I'm saying? The way it could be a thing where we all speak about our vaginas in whatever type of way, but it's elegant and it's to grow the nation, to help our dudes understand this. Can I say it? Big pussy energy. You understand? You feel me? Like stuff like that. Instead of it being so sexual, like I feel like it's this girl I had. She talked about big pussy energy a lot, and she did it in a way of, it's my pussy, my pussy. When I feel like big pussy energy should be like, I'm an executive, right?
Right.
I have my office in the Rockefeller Center.
Right.
I have 2 offices on Wall Street. I have an office in California. I have an office in Florida. I have an office in Australia. That's big pussy energy. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel you.
To the point where you get around these guys and they get intimidated and you be single because they just feel like it's just too much pussy energy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. But just not every song is breaking my heart. It's breaking my heart. So the last dragon is here, you know?
The last dragon. We got the last dragon right here. So I want you to tell me, just as like a compilation of all the knowledge you learned with making the band, your experiences as a child, you know, becoming your own executive. What do you think that's going to do for the, well, actually, before I ask you that, I want you to explain to me what the, and I keep calling it a showcase, so forgive me if I'm saying it wrong.
It's a tour.
The tour.
Yeah.
The tour that you're going to do.
Explain it.
Does it start here in Richmond?
Yes.
It starts here in Richmond. Tell me how all your knowledge, all your experiences are going to come together to make this a great thing for the city.
Okay, can I explain something kind of metaphorically?
Yes, absolutely.
Y'all ever watch Willy Wonka?
Yeah.
It's like the Willy Wonka.
Okay.
The Willy Wonka, looking for that one.
Some
that can
niggas
take
gonna be
over.
eating candy and shit. They gonna be like, oh shit, I gotta fucking.
No, the candy is these MCs in different states. The candy to me is making our own lane of music and forcing the game and the people in the streets to wreck with it, because a lot of people don't know eventually I'm gonna be running for office out here in VA in a couple of years. I want to run for a House of Delegates. This is bigger than just hip hop.
Right.
But hip hop and music has a lot to do with the politics. And if I can get in to make laws for the musician, like I feel like the reason why a lot of us lack jobs, because a lot of us are more musically inclined than we know. Mm-hmm. And if we can get an avenue where if you could work for a company like this, right, coming up, and you are making the same amount of money that you do going anywhere else, we can provide a whole different lane of employment. That's what the Misty TV is about. I'm trying to prove something. And even in my tour with the people that I deal with, they have to take personality tests.
The Enneagram test, or is it a different one?
It's a different one, but that's involved too. You know, because a lot of us have to know what we're dealing with these artists. They say mental health issues and stuff like that. But what if you knew you was talking to a diplomat, or you're talking to a protagonist, or you're talking to a commander?
Oh, okay. Those are different personality types.
Yes, or, you know, if you're talking to a predator, it comes out.
How much you know about that personality test?
A lot.
Who do I look like right now? Just off the cuff. We haven't met more than the 39 minutes that's on
somebody in a personality, or just in general?
No, like the personality test. Like you were naming those different characteristics.
If I looked at you and kind of guessed, I don't want to say diplomat.
What's the name of this personality test?
I can't give away everything.
I want to see. All right. Don't tell it now.
If you want to do it,
I want to do it
through my company.
I'll do it through your company.
I'll do it for you.
I'll do it through your company.
And then what happens is you get a whole report about yourself in whole
I'll do it.
Types
I like
of
those
ways.
things because I had to do an Enneagram. Well, I didn't have to, but my job did an Enneagram test. That's probably.
Did they tell you who you were?
Yeah, it was like, but it was a number system. No, it was the perfectionist. And it's based off a number system. So it's like.
Yeah, we had all that. We have all that. Like if you're 78 perfectionist or 62%.
Yeah, and then it's like the adjacent number is like you show these traits and this traits of a different type of personality. Yeah, I would like to see that. I like those things. Those are cool.
And I think that's needed in the industry because at the end of the day, how are you communicating? How are you communicating with the artist? How are you communicating with, the person that you're trying to get to do things as far as musically? Would you like some more? Oh, sure. Is Legend okay? Yeah. What's he doing? I'm sorry. Okay. Thank you. So
we getting lit in this bitch.
I haven't drunk anything since forever. And listen, I don't know. Listen. I mean, why not, right, Giovanni? Giovanni is also a big part of my image. People need to know that. When you have someone who, now let's break this down. He doesn't just carry my umbrella.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, God, this some different shit. I know these people out here ain't never seen nobody walking up with an umbrella. I'm like, damn.
Yes, he blocks my shade.
Yeah.
Block people throwing their shade, keep it. But he's also worked in, the mental health field, and people know me for being a person who had issues as far as depression or anxiety. I didn't have a team of people who understood that. So I have Giovanni next to me for reasons, not just carrying that. Like he's considered my bestie, someone you could talk to, like, yo, I feel like but he has a profession in that. He's worked in that field. He also worked at the World Bank. You know what I'm saying? He has different things that can help me and my brand escalate like I'm doing, and he's also into politics and everything as well. So this is bigger than just him carrying my umbrella. And it's also
that's deep.
Edutainment for everyone. We all need someone to carry an umbrella for us.
I'm gonna start saying that a lot. Edutainment. I'm gonna steal that from you. Can I use that?
Yes, you
here?
can. It's saying my Misty Blanco voice.
I'm gonna say my Misty Blanco voice. We dropping some We doing edutainment here. That's what we about.
Every time you teach someone, pass that on. I'm giving you edutainment.
Edutainment.
So, and then we have Christina. She's the human. I call her the human paparazzi. She wears her GoPro on her head, on her chest, on her feet, on her back, got the camera. So we had this whole thing going on. The human paparazzi. She's also
reset this camera. Go ahead.
She's also considered my sister, my baby sister, and everything. You gotta have those people and those elements around you of support. So it's bigger than just the umbrella.
For sure. Nah, you had the whole image put together. I liked it. For sure. So this the tour, right? What's the first event that's happening? When does that happen? Can you talk about that right now?
Yeah, the second, this is the second one. We had a first one, and it was really cool. We had it basically around one artist. We had a building full of, I am teamed up with ALBC School for stylists, and they're going to help put images together with these artists because this is what they're going to school for. They want to work for entertainers perhaps and get seen. So they were there. Then we had politicians there, and it was really, 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 really nice. I can't front. And this guy, it was great. And we had a second one where we have a bunch of them coming back. Is this week coming up. It's a 2-day event. It's the Misty TV Media Day. That'll be Saturday, where everybody's there with their press just to see what's going on. And then the following day, Sunday, that's that day. We're going to have JoJo Capone, my manager there, Cash Money Rich Kane. We also have the call that we're going to have one of the greats on the panel, Curtis Blow. You know,
these are the braids. Make it up, make it up, make it up. And braids on the plane, braids on.
Yeah. Hey, shout out to him because he just had I think it was a heart transplant. And I just spoke to him yesterday on the phone. So I'm so happy that I get to have that element too, because we need to get blessed where it started. Then we're going to have Cash Money in the building. He got me.
And I fuck with Cash Money too.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you got to tell me about them rich gang connections. We'll talk about that in a second.
So it's going to be, it's a real saucy. So any artist that's in it in this competition, I'm trying to tell you, my shows ain't like nothing else, like nothing nobody has ever seen. I'm trying to tell you because they never see what I'm doing now. So it's an experience. It's the Willy Wonka. Mm-hmm. And what we're going to do is I'm going to pick 7 artists to be my opening acts because I'm investing in my own tour. Put my bag up, and invest. And they're going to open for me on tour, and I'm going to take them to different states, and then I'm going to pick other artists, and then they're going to compete with those artists.
Ooh, that's tough.
To stay on tour.
That's tough.
To stay on tour.
That's scary. That's the game. Like,
that's the game.
You either show up or you don't.
Yeah, and in the midst of us on tour, we're going to be at the lab, the studio, and all that. So you got to, each state we go to, we got to have new songs. So we might mess around. I might pick this artist because what I'm going to do is have 7 from VA. Then I'm going to have 7. I'm just going to do the next state, 7 from Atlanta. So that's 14.
So when you leave. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Then after our first show with the 7 acts and then me, first couple shows, then we're going to have the night of the Senso, where the other 7 artists I done picked from Atlanta, we all get together. We have show now and they duel it out.
Ooh, wee.
Only the best single stays.
Ooh, wee. Damn.
To go to the next state.
So from Richmond to Atlanta, you come with 7. So are you leaving Atlanta with 7?
Just only
7. So 7 is getting cut.
8 state.
God
and then y'all got to make it all the way to New York. I got a surprise in New York who waiting.
Ooh.
That's that night. You gonna walk away with a situation.
That's crazy. How did you do that?
The Cosmos.
The Cosmos?
Yeah, because a lot of people say I'm a little genius a little bit, so I just call it the Cosmos. I just thought of it.
That's nuts. I'm going to tell you, every time I do a post on Instagram of just an episode that I did, it's rappers. I can do fucking interviews with rappers every week for years. Like, so what would a rapper have to do to get on your radar to be considered for that tour?
For one, of course,
they're going to see this for sure.
Of course, the music. But it's a certain artist. I'm looking for humility. But the eye of the tiger, man, it's the same thing I had. Humility, the eye of the tiger, and just know, like, I'm here to win. Like, it ain't even about, how some people be like, well, I don't know too much about Misty TV, but here it is. I'm providing a whole tour where I'm putting my money up right here. I'm down here, right, Giovanni? Like, every week, all in y'all hood, like, who can I put the money up on? Who want to go on tour with me? You know what I'm saying? And I'm looking for that artist that's like, can see, Misty Blanco really want to do this. Like, and she believes in me. It's so hard to find people in your own community to even believe in you, to give you $5.
Right.
Here it is. I'm having photo shoots, providing videos, and we're going to go on tour.
Right.
But I'm just looking for that artist who can take instruction, who
that's important.
Who's not so I know everything.
Right.
I don't need no scary, suspicious artists either. Cause come on, y'all wasting my time. I didn't travel. You know how people be talking. Oh, are you okay, Legend? Can you want some juice? Can he get some tissue? Thank you.
Oh, he trying to play Xbox. That's how my Xbox turned on. I was like, yo, why is my...
Take him in the bathroom to clean his nose, please. Are you okay? Go clean your nose. Good boy. But so I'm just looking for that artist.
Yeah.
You know.
So how do they DM you? Do they DM Christina? Is there like a
it's like the Willy Wonka. If you know somebody who knows somebody, right? It's like find the golden ticket, like the dragon. So now if people on your show, they hip, they can be able to get the information, you know, the email. I'm saying on here, assistant.themistytv@gmail.com.
That's how they get the info. Y'all heard it. Don't try to be like, I didn't hear about this. How is this happening? It's right here.
Y'all senator don't want a piece.
So what's that?
What's his name? Morris?
Joe Morrissey. What'd he do?
He want a piece.
He trying to get in on it?
No, y'all have a councilman who's one of the judges. What's his name? Myers.
Former mayor Howard
Myers. Yeah. Y'all have politicians that's judges because they into music. This is fun.
That's crazy.
To where the senator and said, I need to define this Misty. And here I sit. You know, because he's very interested in this whole, like, wow, you know, right here in VA. And this right here is really groundbreaking here in VA. That I haven't seen that before. That the politicians are paying and sponsoring locations for this to go down.
Wow.
They're paying for rehearsal spaces out of pocket. All they want is the people to come out and put up their own money to pay for the slot. Y'all have I ain't never seen that before. That's crazy. Y'all politicians are investing in this whole Black Oconee Rock Fest.
Damn.
They believe that much in the talent. They believe that much in they told me about the pain. They like Howard Myers, shout out to him. Shout out Howard. I know I be getting on your nerves, man. I know I love you to death. Though.
Is he a black nigga?
Yeah.
Hey, Howard Myers, we fuck with you, nigga.
Yo, Howard Myers, I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you, he's amazing. The first one he had it in a bank for y'all. He said, this is money, the Oconee. So he had the showcase in a bank. He just did that last week.
That's hard.
Y'all politicians is doing it.
That's crazy.
And they basically saying to the other states, they don't care about Atlanta. You should hear the politicians talk. We don't care about Atlanta.
Yeah.
We putting our money up.
No, so yeah, but Richmond is ready. Like, it's
and
a
they've been
lot
saying
of people.
that. Y'all own politicians. Now, if you got Joe Morrissey, the senator, like I want in.
And I know y'all heard that nigga name before. I done heard his name plenty of times, bro. I heard this nigga name, bro.
Look him up. He want in. I'm just gonna be legend. We're gonna probably wrap up soon.
Yeah, okay, yeah. We normally do like 50 minutes to an hour.
Yeah.
Anyway.
But y'all need to know that y'all politicians is really
that's hard.
is behind this Black Oconee. I'm about to do what's the TV show, Giovanni, real quick before we leave, because my son is laughing in the back having fun. You said what?
It's on the cable channel Newsmax.
Tell them what it is. It's the what kind of show?
I would say that's the second largest conservative cable news channel
in the world.
Can you say that? Can you come say that right now?
Sorry, so that was Newsmax, and they are the second largest cable news conservative channel.
Newsmax. All right. Bet.
We doing an interview on it, TV show about this whole, and it's for the United States. It's going to be seen across all states of America about
tough.
What's going on in VA.
That's tough.
So VA need to come out. The world got his eye on y'all right now.
Y'all need to show up, man. This is big. I mean, I ain't never seen nobody do nothing like this here. Like, maybe I missed it, but this is tough. It's a great opportunity because it's a lot of people doing music out here. Mm-hmm. A lot of people. A great opportunity for people to get their music heard, for people to get some tour experience, get under somebody who knows what the industry is like. You know, it's done the TV shows, stuff like that. It's a great opportunity.
It's gonna be fun.
That's hard. That's really great that you're doing that.
And I'm also looking for. Listen, it gets bigger. We got a high school. What's the high school, Christina, that's involved? Who?
Matoka.
Yeah, the other. Matoka. So what's going on is the high school's about to have a competition with this. Who's gonna come up with the best footage behind the scenes?
Oh shit. That's sweet.
They all want a piece.
That's sweet.
The HBCU colleges is a part of this too. We're gonna do. Yeah, we're gonna do a college tour as well. Yep.
Morgan State. Okay.
They're involved. You know, so they want to do press So even for the artists that get picked, y'all gonna be going to the colleges with me. Y'all gonna get that experience. You know, if you get the colleges behind you, then it don't matter about nothing else.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? So this is a tour that people need to come. It's not just a person who, you know how you have these showcases and you pay and then nothing happens.
Mm-hmm.
You just pay all this money and you don't get a photo. You don't get a call back. I have people flying in. Like, JoJo Capone is not somebody easy to just leave everything he do. He travels the world. So for him to stop traveling the world to come see what his artist is talking about in Virginia, that's huge.
Yeah, for sure.
That's huge.
For sure.
And JoJo Capone is Birdman's cousin. That's his cousin.
Rich gang
in the building.
Rich gang, nigga. That's hard.
You know what I'm saying? So, and I feel like with this whole thing with JoJo Capone, I've worked with Diddy. I've been around G Unit. I've been around Jigga. I've been around a lot of people, but yet people didn't know how to market me. And here I am with them, and look, it's coming out, you know. Rich gang.
That's tough. And I like the main thing I like about it is that you took things into your own hands and then you just started creating and developing yourself and producing, whether it's music, content, ideas, producing for yourself to you know, like you're a package. Like you're a package now. Like you're not just somebody that's just.
And I have my own live band.
Exactly. You got your own live band?
I shout out to the Ongaku. It just mean music in Japanese. Yeah, so they and this is Virginia's own. I got a band. Dancers too. We gon'. That's
nuts. All right, look, I know you trying to wrap up soon. You got a lot of things to do. Real quick freestyle topic. Okay. It's just gonna be super random. You like, what the fuck? What was your favorite cereal as a kid?
You're gonna be mad when I say this.
You didn't eat cereal? You a liar?
Yeah, no. Oh, I was gonna say you're gonna be mad. When I say
what
this.
Is it? Frosted Flakes with no frosted?
No.
Frosted Flakes? No, but Frosted Flakes is good as fuck though. Frosted Flakes is good.
And you ever heard of Focus Hope?
No.
That's like, you know, the pantry cereals and stuff like that.
No, I don't know what you mean.
Like the government cheese.
Okay.
Yeah, when they give
the pantry.
I
got you.
That they cornflakes put a lot of sugar on that thing. Yeah.
That's what I mean. Cornflakes where you got to put your own sugar on there.
I like both of them.
But Frosted Flakes is the shit too. Rice Krispies with the sugar.
Oh, yeah.
But for real, my favorite was probably like either Fruit Loops.
Those my second.
The second favorite, Fruit Loops. It was either Fruit Loops or Honeycomb. Applejack. Yeah. No, hey, Applejack was a slapper. Do you like Pops too? I do like Pops.
Yeah,
I love Pops. I had to grow into those.
Me too.
I had to grow into those. I didn't like them at first.
They was like tasted kind of like weird.
Yeah, I probably got like 11, 12 when I started liking them. Yeah. But I didn't like them at first.
Yeah. And you know, I do want to say something before I go. I really want to say to Virginia, thanks for giving me something to look forward to. Because in the midst of all this goodness, I've been having countless of heartbreaks. You know, and when I sit back and think of giving up, like, yo, I can't, you know, I get something from somebody in Virginia, like, yo, I can't wait for you to come back out here, or shout out to the Duz Gold, or, you know what I'm saying? And people just showing up and just stand up, Virginia. Like, this is really a place that is overlooked and on so many levels, and I'm saying that. I'm also an Eastern Star out here. I don't know if you know about that, but it's a great thing, and this place is overlooked. Just with the people. We all great people out here, straight up. And
no, thank you.
I pray that they stop killing each other out here, if I can say that. Because y'all a great nation out here. You know what I'm saying? And Virginia needs to be overpopulated with great people. You know, not killing each other off. Because when you kill off one, you're killing a part of yourself.
For sure.
Part of the greatness. You know what I'm saying? Y'all great people out here. I love it.
Word. Nah, man, we appreciate it. And definitely thank you for stopping by I wish my co-host KEON could have been here, but you know he got a family and work going on. So
shout out to him though.
Shout out KEON. Yeah, he's doing his thing. You want to drop your socials or something before we sign out?
Yes. My Instagram is mysterious MYSTERIOUS_Misty Blanco. My YouTube is just Misty Blanco. I'm working on that. I ain't really into the numbers thing. You know, I've been getting viral on Instagram somehow. It's crazy. Check out my scary movie.
Scary movie?
I have one out.
Send me a link. Can y'all send me the link?
Yeah, it's out right now, and it's crazy.
Did you make it or were you casted in it?
We made it. My company.
Okay.
My company made it. It's great. You gotta check it out.
I want to see that for sure.
You gotta check it out. It's great. So, and we also maybe next year we're gonna bring our own haunted house out here.
That's crazy.
It's gonna be nuts. I'll be looking for actors and stuff then, but we gotta wait till next year. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
All right, bet. Well, all right, look, definitely. Hey, thank y'all for checking out the episode. Y'all know, follow New Richmond Podcast on Instagram, New Richmond Podcast on YouTube, New Richmond Show on Twitter. Follow my personal Instagram, TEIMON.
Oh, and follow me on TikTok.
Oh, what's up? TikTok?
Yeah, what's my TikTok? I am Misty Blanco. There's so many of them. What is this?
I'll put it in the link too. I mean, I'll put it in the description under the video.
I just started it. You know, I'm kind of corny. Got one video up there, but it's gonna come together, y'all. Cause my manager JoJo, he's funny. He said, "Where you ain't got no TikTok? What you doing?" TikTok, I'm like, "Well, I just been focused on Instagram." You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna grow that too. But check it out.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, we're gonna put the your TikTok down in the description too. But my personal Instagram, TEIMON PHILLIPS. My Twitter __CALLMEETEE.